Welcome on to the NDSS Sports Podcast. I'm here, Gus Johnson, with my co-hosts, Brady Allen, and that's it. Ethan Stannard is not here today.
No, he's out with Kaser.
He's got a new girl, Kaser Manhas.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Nothing but good things I've heard. So
we were gonna go for sushi together, but plans fell through, right?
That sometimes happens. We're gonna talk about sponsors here. We're gonna start off with our sponsors, West Coast Factory Direct Hot Tubs. If you want to just jacuzzi around, you go there.
I was in one of those on December 23rd.
Really? I haven't been in a jacuzzi in a while. My favorite thing about them is just it relaxes the muscles, and they do a really good job with pricing as well. And they've sponsored us. They've been really good to us. Let's just go Front Runners as well. Front Runners is another one that we love and support. They give us our Athlete of the Month prizes every month, so they do a lot for us. And we're going to kick it off with our junior boys. They had a week. They made it to provincials.
I heard Evan Young was balling.
Evan Young, a bit of a crush of mine, one of my favorite players in the province. They won the North Island Championships against Barsby. Top 4 make it to provincials, so they're going to be playing Rutland on Saturday up in Langley Events Center. Boyd Anderson won an All-Star, first-team All-Star. Tell me a little bit about Boyd.
He's more of a baseball player, but I don't know. Yeah. It's a side gig right now. I support it. We always talk good about Boyd, right? So, like we say, he's a community guy. He's good around the halls, but he can hoop and he can throw a bit.
He's got one of the biggest Lululemon pant collections since Nick Williams.
Yeah, it's incredible. I don't think a guy has more Kyle Kuzma jerseys either. He's a borderline bench warmer.
He's a great kid. Boyd Anderson's an all-star. His shooting was streaky, but he still hit shots when it mattered most. And the player of the games, Eli Renauld won a player of the game. Boyd Anderson won player of the game, and Gavin Gunnarsson won player of the game against St. Michael's. Gavin Gunnarsson had a huge game. The 2-3 zone is causing teams some trouble. They're playing really good reactive skills, getting a lot of steals. Junior girls basketball as well. We'll talk about them. They won the North Islands. They got 7th at Islands. That's not bad. 7th out of 8 teams. Now that I say it doesn't sound as good. But they did win the North Islands. That's all that matters. King of the North, Queen of the North. I love it. They beat Isfeld in the North Islands. Strong play from our very own Avery Henderson, Lydia Paris, and Moena Pobe.
I hear Moena can ball.
She's really good.
Yeah,
She's got nice shoes as well.
Rachel Kirk was telling me some good things. Me and Rachel were actually talking about the team, and I'm like, so Rachel, how's it going? And she's like, you know what? It's been a so-so year record-wise, but we got some talent. And it all starts with Moena.
Yeah, she talks a lot about talent. And they're only juniors, so they're going to develop them throughout their years.
Young talent.
Rachel's one of the best photographers ever. She takes really good pictures for us.
Yeah,
our pictures. I've seen them. I've been in them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give a shout out to Tristan Anderson and an NDSS alumni. We love guys coming back to our school and supporting our teams, coaching our teams. And Rachel Kirk, for the 17th time, did an incredible job with this team. Senior girls had a very good season. They started off in Victoria in December. They grew a lot. They matured. They improved. And that's really what it's all about. Senior boys. We won our league. We beat Cowichan in the semifinals on Friday night. Beautiful night.
Yeah.
Dark. Nice ride up. Nice atmosphere. Good win. We did not stop. I was in a car with my coach. He had a reservation at 8 o'clock to Listella's. I was starving, and he drove a good speed all the way back home, and I was starving. But we got home fast. We listened to a basketball podcast. Very good team bonding moment with me and Coach Graham Giske. So senior boys are going to be going up to Mount Doug on Thursday, 6 p.m., to play the Belmont Bulldogs. We've done some scouting reports. We've watched a couple of their games. They look really good. We look really good. It's going to be a really good battle. Excited for that. If we lose, we'll probably play Dover in the second game to backside of the draw to try to get third place, challenge the number 2 seed, and make it to provincials. If we beat Belmont, we'll play in the semifinal. Very confusing stuff. Let's just win the game, and then we can talk about it after. Really like how the team's going lately. 6-1 in our last 7 games. Everyone's kind of clicking offensively and defensively, and it's really fun. And basketball's supposed to be fun. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it is. But we're all here to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what else is fun?
Interviews.
We got one. We got a huge interview here. Junior girl.
Slash senior
girl.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Avery Henderson.
I think the last one to do that was Andrew Bowman.
Yeah, for lacrosse, too.
Yeah.
Boyd Anderson's a guy that's done a little bit of it.
He's done a little bit, too.
But not as dynamic as...
Yeah, not on the level.
Avery Henderson. Daughter of Vicky Henderson. Wellington Wildcat alum. Nothing wrong with that.
A little bit wrong, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's no bad blood between Wellington and NDSS, so...
You could say that.
We're going to start the interview here with the first question. Tell us how North Islands went. I know you guys did really good in your league, winning every single game. But how was North Islands for you guys, I believe, about 2 weeks ago?
North Islands was really good. We ended up winning it by beating Isfelt, which we had never done before.
Ooh, first time for everything.
Yeah, it was a very intense game, very stressful. Had to do lots of running.
How do you like combat that pressure? Like, how do you kind of get over pressure, in your opinion? Like, is there a strategy, or is it just kind of flow of the game and, you know, you kind of get in your groove and you guys start scoring a lot, or is it kind of a before the game type thing for you?
It's more of just, like, in the game, because I feel like I don't really, like, get in my head, like, before the game, so it, like, takes me, like, a quarter to, like, warm up and, like, get ready and everything, and then it starts making shots and stuff, and it's nice.
Get in your rhythm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind of like our podcast. Sometimes we start off a little slow.
Standard he'll stumble a couple words. I'll make fun of Darren Seaman, then we got to cut it.
And then everything will smoothen over.
Yeah.
Like a nice Nutella on some marble rye or something.
Really good analogy.
Thank you. And then tell us about senior girls, kind of like how the playoffs went for you. So you played a little bit of North Islands, you played a little bit Islands. You played the game against Oak Bay, the third, fourth game. Tell us how that was, maybe in comparison to North Islands for junior girls as well, like the competitive level of playoff basketball for senior girls.
It was definitely more competitive because, like, the senior team, we have, like, more, like, plays, and it's, like, a lot harder, and you have to do, like, a lot more to, like, be ready for the games.
That's how Franyo coaches,
yeah.
though, right? Yeah.
Intense guy.
Yeah.
Been around the game a while.
One of the best fishermen I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Catches everything.
Good Czechoslovakian kid, right?
Yeah. So that third, fourth game, when you kind of have a chance to make it to provincials, if Belmont beat Claremont, you would have had a chance to challenge Claremont. What was that game like as a junior, playing in like relatively the biggest game you've ever played, because that's a game where you can go to provincials? How was that for you?
Yeah, it was very stressful, especially in, like, the last quarter when it was, like, down to, like, literally 10-point difference. And, like, the whole time it was, like, a fight to, like, stay in it. And then we ended up just, like, winning just by, like, 2 points, which was, like, not good for the mental health.
Well, mental health's important, but competitive basketball is as well. And then playing with seniors, what do you think the difference is from juniors? I mean, you've already touched on it, but you can maybe touch a little bit more on how different it is to play junior with grade 9s, 10s, maybe even grade 8s, and then senior with 11s and 12s.
Yeah, it's definitely just, like, a different group of people, and I'd say, like, senior, like, everyone's a little bit more experienced, so they know a bit more about the game.
Yeah,
but, like,
and coaches as well, yeah.
Coaches too, but, yeah, junior's still really fun, and, like, everyone's, like, pretty good, and I feel like we're going to have a great season next year.
Yeah. What can you expect for next year? Do you have a prediction?
I feel like we're going to make it quite far. I don't know, I feel like maybe provincials? Maybe
provincials is a goal for really all of our teams. Some teams, like in Vancouver, they expect it every year. We don't. We just want to get there. And I think that's, like, something to look forward to. Like, from the first practice to the last practice is getting to the final dance, as we call it sometimes. Like the big show up there at Langley Events Center. We're going to finish this interview with a little question. What's your favorite condiment?
On like what? Like a sandwich?
Like on a hot dog.
A hot dog? I'll go with like ketchup or mustard.
Avery Henderson likes ketchup and mustard on her hot dogs.
Well, I actually don't eat hot dogs. I eat like veggie hot dogs.
Veggie hot dogs.
Yeah.
There's still a hot dog.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been an unbelievable podcast. Couple mistakes. You won't see those mistakes because we cut them out. But I hope every single one of you have an unbelievable day and a great intro to spring coming up. And goodbye.